So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
Bale! What a save! Terrific reactions!
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now there's a... and the shot! It's loose now. It's Asa! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Hamburg are looking to go forward now. Still goalless at the moment. Timber.
Hamburg clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Threads one in, brilliantly cut out. That's a... and the finish! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Raul. Timber gets over and intercepts.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, they've got it again. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Adams. Now Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's cut it out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Inter Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
On the field, number 8, Desiree Doué.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 28,
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Bale. That has been cut short. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Rice. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Looking for options. And a chance! It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That's an imaginative pass. Ricky Puig. Now it's Bale. Now it's Raul. And he's worked it through. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Timber. And it's Park Ji-sung. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 21, Turn. Coming on the field, number 6.
Oh, that's superb.
Matthias
Bale!
Cunha. Number 4.
Strong running down that left flank. Ricky Puig. Zanetti. Bergkamp has created one goal already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great... That's rather hopeful.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The ball swung in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's in plenty of space here. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Pep Guardiola. Coming on to replace him is...
Now it's
number
Ricky
3,
Puig.
Chouameni.
And that's a
There will be
good-looking
1
ball.
minute added time.
And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Inter.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Berbatov. Costa Curta makes the interception. And it's Azar.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Keane. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Van Dijk.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
A probing pass. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Berbatov. Bergkamp. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Bale. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Rice. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Berbatov. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Keane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Berbatov. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Berbatov. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Number 18, Keane. Number 21, coming on the field. Number
And we're off again.
Mason Greenwood.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Bergkamp. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Gavi. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Greenwood. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Azar. Bale. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Gavi. Ajax finding their passes. Back into the middle. Costa Curta goes forward. Now he's off and running. Zanetti does really well there. He is strong. Zanetti. Baresi. Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti.
Oh, really well played.
Raul. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared without complication.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Raul. Chips it through. Not the most accurate pass. Now this could be it. It's Raul! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Gavi. And he's lost his man here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just gonna...
And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his...
And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider plays it short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. They played right into his path. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Bale. Now he's got space here. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And now he has two. Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's an imaginative pass. Ah, he's given it away. That has ended up in no man's land. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a really well-measured ball. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Searching pass he's played there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roll has created one goal already. Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Bergkamp crosses. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bebeto gets through on his own. And the keeper's done. And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, that decent chance! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Costa Curta. And that's a dangerous ball. Bergkamp. Bale. And it's Bergkamp. That's good vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. Aimed beyond the defence. And that was very necessary.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Rivaldo. Inter Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
He can get that clear, and reclaimed it in a trice. Great pressure, plenty of it. Played out wide. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Bebeto.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed to get free. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This might spell danger. Van Dijk gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
The goal
They have stolen level at the last.
88 minutes is
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be penalised.
Judge, surely! Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Inter.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Succumbs to the pressure. Little pass back, looking for a runner. Oh, what? Goes for a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Decent chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 11, Gareth Bale.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Rijkaard.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Adams. And it's Azar. Costa Curta. Pinches it off him. They get a throw in. Adams. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Rijkaard. Bergkamp.
And here's Bale. Bergkamp. Bale. Bale! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Rijkaard.
Now Costa Curta. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And this is Bale. And back to the goalkeeper. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Bale! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
That's been slipped through. Olise! And that was very necessary.
Has been indicated.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Inter really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half.
Rijkaard.
Raul. Looking for the run. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Rijkaard. Now Bergkamp. Well, they've got it again. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukçu. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Bale gets flagged offside. Inter Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And it's Azar. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Good chance here! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Costa Curta. Raul. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, no joy this time. He's found great chance! Oh, taken with style! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an...
And Beckham! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Ajax grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Raul, and he's let fly, and that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And here's from Mario, and this is Bale. Azar.
Bergkamp.
So what can they make of this? Azar, ambitious ball here, and he welcomes it in, and he's in on goal. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Rijkaard.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. Now, can he finish? Oh, that's a waste.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Done delicately. Good read, needed to be. Szoboszlai. That has been cut short. He's shifting. Bale! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that really is so... And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness. And Inter Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Inter Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Lovely feet.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank.
It's Inzaghi! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And this is Marmoush. Well, that pass isn't the best. Raul.
Rijkaard.
Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has not gone well. And that's a good-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Bale. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Bale.
Bergkamp.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Inzaghi. Played out to the left flank. Baresi makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bale! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Inter Milan looking to pot. It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! About as smooth as it gets. Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute at a
Back
time.
towards the middle.
Belletti.
And here's Marmoush. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Inter Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Real chance!
Rijkaard.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Bale. Raul. He's gone for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Bale is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Some resolute defending there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Marmouche. Raoul. Ambitious ball here. He's on it. Can he get away?
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Inter Milan are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Played back in.
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Parla. Number
Desperate
20,
defending required here.
Marmouche. Coming on the field, number 6, De Bruyne. Number 7, Hazard.
Bale plays it short. Nice interception, well timed. And they've got rid. Inter Milan are
There will
looking
be
to go
1
forward
minute
now.
added time.
That has been cut short. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's that, the end. Inter Milan have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they...
Halo juga Bang Biu. Halo juga Bang Biu. Tadi udah mabar belum Bang? Bang Biu masih di situ? Tadi udah mabar belum Bang? Bang Biu masih di situ? Cek. Mana nih Bang Biu? Masih di situ Bang Biu? Masih di situ Bang Biu?
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new legends will be
everybody,
written.
and welcome to
It
today's
is time
match.
to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Threads one in, and the through ball. Picked out, tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Bale, and that interception was most necessary, and it's made its way to him. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk with the clearance. That is good alertness.
Rijkaard.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Inter Milan are behind here despite their domination of possession. Now it's Raul. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through.
Zanetti.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Knocks it into space. Schneider gets into some space. That's good play. Wirtz. And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Inter Milan takes the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider's cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bergkamp gets it clear. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Bergkamp.
Raul. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Doué has it in a wide position.
Rijkaard. Bergkamp.
Azar can see things others simply cannot. And he's there to belt it away. Out of play for a throw. And it's Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great ball, and he's in here. Robertson. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about
Just
the
a
bush,
quick
Peter.
announcement,
It's been
and an
fairly
exciting one
flat,
too.
and the
We're about
support
to
have had
announce
little
today's
to cheer
lottery
about.
numbers.
So an
Please
awful lot
watch
of
the screen
questions
if you have a ticket.
have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He slings it in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. That ball looks a good one. And this is Bale! That is some save from Khan! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Rijkaard.
Inter Milan still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Now it's Doué. "60 minutes played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could try cutting inside here. Shot could be... And the shot! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nice looking ball. Oh, it's a... Shoots! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Doué, real chance! Chips it through. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Now Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Bale. And this is Bergkamp. Now it's Raul. It's Raul! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And he's managed to get rid. Could be danger here. He has found the way. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.